you own a home or have plans to in the future? Or are you upside down in your mortgage and need help? Tune in right now to the Call Toni Real Estate Radio Show with Toni Patillo and her co-host Carla Dennis. This is where you come to learn about buying real estate. Here's Toni.
Hello, Los Angelinos. I'm your host, Toni Patillo, and you're listening to Call Toni Real Estate Radio here on KEIB AM 1150, The Patriot.
Toni, tell me, what's the word today? You do a word every week?
So, Carla, the word is legacy.
Okay.
Many people believe that legacy is something that you leave behind that, monetary.
Right.
That's physical, that's material, right?
And I think legacy can be tangible and intangible.
It absolutely can.
Yep.
People can leave their legacy of wisdom,
right,
of hope, of empowerment. Legacy doesn't necessarily have to be monetary or physical.
That's exactly right.
There's that space between when you're born, when your birth date.
Right.
And then there's that dash in between your death date.
Right. And so the dash is, what did you do in your lifetime? And to me, that's your legacy. Like, what will people say to you or say about you when you leave here?
That's right.
I remember one time attending a funeral, and I'm not kidding you, there was a portion in the funeral that lasted 3.5 hours where people got up to speak about this gentleman. Mm-hmm. And I remember saying to myself, I wish I had got to know that person.
I know.
I was there in support of someone else, but just the legacy he left and the way he touched people and the positive words that they had to say about him, I thought was incredible.
So, Carla, let me ask you a question.
Absolutely.
What do you think your legacy will be?
Toni, that's interesting. I want my legacy to be that I led my life with integrity and that people were able to learn from me. And through that education, it helped them. Maybe it helped them solve a tax problem. Maybe I encouraged a kid to continue in college. Maybe a little nugget, a little something I told them helped to lift them up in life and move them forward positively.
Absolutely.
Yep.
I love that.
And what about you?
I want to be a beam of light.
I like that.
A light and inspiration. My objective isn't to empower people. And in real estate, my objective is to help you build your legacy through building real estate, through acquiring real estate.
Right.
Okay? There are so many different ways for you to build your legacy. As we talked about, it's both spiritually and monetarily.
Right.
But if I can empower you and show you how to grow your wealth, I'm particularly passionate about seniors because they leave so much wisdom for us to follow. They really lead a path for us. And so I am particularly passionate about protecting that wisdom that the seniors have paved the way for. All right.
And that's one thing I like about you, Toni. You like to provide education first. And business comes from that, but you're all about helping first. And that's just such a beautiful thing.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much for that. I'd like to invite the listeners to some information.
Okay.
There is a report, a very, very critical report. It's 5 critical steps to securing your family's legacy.
I like that. 5
critical steps to securing your family's legacy. And it's a free report for you. If you like it, please call 888-639-5009. That's 888-639-5009. Or you can go to myseniortransitionprogram.com.